Verity, my sincere apologies for earlier on. It's one of those things. I tripped up. Okay. As I said, we've come this far, we've made it this far, but not without some glitches. I don't know whether everyone's aware. You probably are aware now that how long was it, Sarah? About 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago now, you broke your toe. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Jane and I were driving back from some shopping trip somewhere, which, as you do. Hey? To get the shoes, get the wedding shoes, that's right. And we got a text from someone, and Jane was reading it in the car as I was driving along, and she said, she thought the text read, "I've broken my face." You know, and I'm in A&E, I've broken my face and I've gone to A&E. And so Robert, pull over, quick. Read this, I can't read this text, Robert. So read over, so I read it from Sarah, and she said, look, you know, I've broken my toe. And when we got home, we got a little message from her on our voicemail, which I so happen to have with me. So there you go. So this is really, really good.
Robert, was that the last call you had?
So here we go. You'll find this rather interesting.
Saved voice message received 5th October at 11:48 a.m.
Hi, Mum. It's Sarah here. I was running inside just as I was leaving the door to go and meet the celebrant and the photographer, and I snapped my toe on the couch. And I'm pretty sure my little toe is broken because it's hanging out to the side. I'm on my way to the after hours. So, yeah. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah, so there. Yeah. So you can see Sheila was pretty matter of fact about the whole thing. You know, she'd broken her toe, but here she was dead casual about it. You know, I've broken my toe, and let's just get on with it, and you know, get it fixed and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that was quite good. That's one of the little hurdles that we had, which is good. You know, she's never broken a bone in her body up till until this time. The only other time was Sarah used to do ballet. She did quite well at ballet, and she had an exam on point. And about 2 weeks before that exam on point, she, sorry what?
How's it go?
No, I'm not going to show you that. No, that's for her when her speech comes along. And she sliced the toe on some glass, you know, and that was, the exams are quite intense and you have to stand high. So that was the only other time she had anything go wrong, and what a coincidence, about the same sort of timing as well, that important exam and this wedding. So, yeah. So good on you, Sarah. You survived that as well. It's funny too that we've been here for about a week. Jane and I arrived on the Friday the 10th, and we've kind of been helping Sarah out a little bit, you know, getting bits and pieces for the wedding, and because she's been a little bit immobile. We got this wheelchair, and man, a wheelchair is a great thing to have. You know, in the malls, you wheel a wheelchair through there, and they're all going, "Oh, poor thing." You know, such a pretty thing too. You know, in a wheelchair. And in the shops as well. I mean, they fall over you, don't they? They bring you stuff. They never ever bring you stuff. But when Sarah goes in the wheelchair, they're saying, "Here, Sarah, think of this." You know. So there's advantages in being disadvantaged, I guess. Oh dear. As we actually thought we might have to carry Sarah down the aisle today on a penny ride. You know what a penny ride is, of course. And you cross your two arms like this. And you one person on one side, one person on the other, and carry her down the aisle, but we didn't have to do that. She, no one, you don't really know, but she's got one shoe bigger than the other. One to accommodate the plastering and stuff. You know? So that's good. So anyway, that's good. That's good. Well, hey, look at Sarah, beautiful bride. You know, look at that. You know, she's come a long way. I mean, from the little poppet that I used to know as a little Sarah. I mean, when I started writing the speech, and I thought, well, you know, what about Sarah? And I sort of played her life back and fast forward, if you like. And there's a lot of things about Sarah that I could say here tonight, but you know, I thought I'd just go through some of the attributes and some of the things that I think about Sarah, and some of the things that Sam should be aware of as well, if he doesn't already know. Okay. So, and look, for me too, I'm not normally the emotional type, but it puts a bit of a lump in my throat today to see Sarah sitting there with Sam. You know, it's a huge milestone, as well as a huge milestone for Sarah and Sam. It's one for us as well, for Jane and I. And I'm speaking on behalf of Jane and myself. It's a huge, you know, bit of a, I'm not the emotional sort of person, but I do, at the moment, have a wee lump in my throat, I must say. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, listen here. For those that didn't hear that, that was from a Weber. It's a Weber with 2 B's, by the way. Okay?
Got a lump in your pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see we're going to have fun. We already had some fun actually. Alright, I'll move it along because you guys want to get on and start doing some stuff. Okay, so, as I said, it's a huge evolution for Sarah. She, of a cute, shy poppet that she was when she was young, to the beautiful bride you see here today. Some of the things that define Sarah, in my view, she's loyal. She's extremely loyal to her friends and her family, and she'll be loyal to anyone that she is associated with. So that's a real, you know, it's a property that I know that exists in her. She's witty. She's actually inherited my slightly bizarre sense of humour. And she really is, she has a real good sense of humour. Bizarre. She's patient. Well, look at the job she does. She works in childcare. You know, how can you work in a job like that and not be patient? She's forgiving, which is also a good attribute in marriage, I can say. Very good attribute. Yeah. Actually, forgiving, I've got to relate to you a small story about her forgiving. When we lived in Westminster Street, one Easter, every Easter we used to give all the kids a Christmas bunny, a Easter bunny, and they used to take it off to their room and have it, deposited somewhere in a secure place, and Sarah had hers slowly and deliberately eaten by Jenny. She had this, but they had these, Jenny had finished hers, Jenny goes through hers like, whoosh, it's finished, yum, yum. And Sarah was just sitting there. It was so damn tempting that over a period of about 2 days, Jenny was picking away at the inside of this, but, and Sarah forgave her for it. She didn't give her a hard time about it. So so she's forgiving, Hey, and also Sarah's organised as well. Actually, I've got to say that Sarah has had a huge role in organising this whole event here today. She's been, over the last year, it's been her reason for living, hasn't it? And she's done such a good job of it. I mean, this has all run so smoothly, and it's to a large degree to Sarah's organisational skills and Sam's compliance. Thank you, Sarah.